Your record is called Around the Fur. First question that pops up is, why the title Around the Fur?
Well, I was thinking of it was like our music. I picture it as being, you know, very ugly, you know, heavy chords, you know, and everything's really abrasive, and the music is really, I mean, but at the same time, it's really soothing. You know, I think a lot of my melodies and a lot of the vulnerability that I put myself in when I sing are extremes, and just something I was into. I think I picture fur as being really glamorous and very beautiful, but around on the inside, it's skin, and it's somewhat of a, and it's ugly. So it's somewhat of a metaphor for the music and just of the way I feel sometimes about people. You know, being really pretty on the outside and ugly on the inside, and it was a lot of the things that I was thinking about and going through while doing the record. So, you know, I thought it was something that would go along with it, fit all right. It sounds a lot like something sexual, and people have been, you know, asking me a lot about that, especially with the album cover. It was a girl on the cover, so a lot of people, I guess, been thinking that it's something sexual, but it's not. No. Usually heavy music is, you know, mostly always angry, you know, or like our last record, our first record, Adrenaline, is more of an angry record, and I think just, you know, growing up, just even, you know, I mean, I've become less of an angry person, and, you know, I've been able to put myself in more of a vulnerable position, you know, and not too many heavy bands do that, you know. So I think it is, you know, one of the main reasons why we maybe stand out of all the, you know, heavy metal bands, or if that's what you want to call us, just because it's you know, the extremes of being, you know, soft and being also heavy. I mean, I'm not saying I don't scream at all on the new record. The new record's, I think, heavier than the last record, but I think it's more emotionally heavy than, you know, just straightforward aggro.
It's more smoothly produced, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. We spent a lot more time producing this record. The first record, we basically just went in the studio and put the songs on tape, and didn't really think too much else about it. So after it was out for a while, listening to it, we were thinking, you know, we could have made it, you know, a lot better of a record. So we decided that we were going to spend a lot more time on production this time, and we used the same producer, Terry Day, who did the record, but, you know, he knew a lot more about us, and we knew a lot better how to work with him. So we just worked really hard on making it sound, you know, the way we wanted it to sound. It all came out pretty good. I mean, we're really happy with it.
Talking about the way you want to sound, I read somewhere that you at least want to try to sound like a woman sometimes in your songs. Could you explain that a little bit?
Well, I don't know if I meant so much sounding like one, but coming across, like when I say vulnerable, I mean, like, you know, like just coming at a more like being maybe from a female perspective, you know, and I mean, I really like women singers. I mean, I've listened to a lot of female vocalists lately, and I just like the way that a lot of them can really, how they punctuate. I mean, I don't know how to say it, but how they, you know, how they let themselves be heard, you know. And I was really into that, and I wanted to do that, you know, with our record. It's kind of hard, you know, since I'm a guy, and the guys' voices aren't really usually so sweet. I mean, I could think of maybe Tom from Radiohead. He's a really sweet voice. That's one person can do it, you know, but not too many people can do it. And I figured, you know, I'm just going to try to see what I can do. And then didn't really think too much more about it, just kind of did what I felt, and that's just the way I felt, so put it on tape.